So I just got the PowerBook charger in the mail today. Here it is. It looks exactly like a MacBook charger on the other end, but it has this, which is a different, connector, obviously. So I purchased that a couple of days ago for $12. So I figured for 12 bucks we might as well see if this PowerBook even powers on. According to my good friend Chris, the one who gave me this, he said it does work. So, yep, okay, we have a green light. It's always a good sign. Let's try it. So, yep, there we go. It's booting. Will we get a screen? Oh, there it goes. There it is. We have screen. Seems to be a disc in there. Yeah, I think there's a disc in there. It's either the disc or the CPU fan, I can't tell. Well, it is powering up. I think this has a Travel Star hard drive in it. I'm not sure what version of macOS it has on it. I don't know if it has a password on it either. So yeah, it does have a password on it. Let's do other. Well, I don't think I can log in, actually. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can log in. One sec. Let me see if this user account has a password on it. Oh, okay. Well, it logged in. I just don't want to set. I just don't want to, show anything that could be confidential. So, okay. Whoa. There is a lot of stuff on here. eMac Restore CD. What? Why is there? There's an eMac DVD in here. Let's eject that. Hopefully the drive works. That didn't sound too good. I wonder if the optical drive is damaged. Let me go ahead and set the wallpaper to something less, risque. I mean, not that this is really risque, but I just want to change the wallpaper. If it'll let me. Yep, okay, there we go. 1 second, guys, sorry. This thing is kind of slow. Okay, let's try Apple. I really don't care what it is, I just want it to be something else. Okay. There. Okay, that's less offensive. Let's see. Okay, so apparently there is an eMac Restore DVD in here. This is obviously not an eMac, so I don't know if I can eject this. Yeah, it's not wanting to come out. So, I think that's kind of stuck in there. Okay, there seems to be some videos, some other things. Actually there's not a whole lot on here. Just a couple of videos. The touchpad, oh. Okay, so it seems like whoa, that's kind of weird. Okay, so the touchpad is having issues. Yeah, this is kind of strange. The touchpad was having issues there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the About This Mac menu. So, this is a pretty low-end PowerBook G4. Has an 867 megahertz PowerPC G4, so this is probably one of the earlier 2000 models. Has 640 megabytes of RAM. But other than that, it seems to work. So, yeah, the optical drive seems completely screwed, so I'll have to see if I can fix that. Get that DVD out at least. And then, yeah, well, that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and delete a lot of stuff off here. I actually don't have a 10.4 DVD, so I can't do a clean install. So I'll have to delete everything I can off of here and then just call it like that. Like I said, I don't have an OS X DVD, and it seems like the drive is dead anyway, so we shall see. But it does indeed function, as seen there. Sweet. I was totally wondering and hoping that this thing would work. So there it is. Cool.
All these man clock bitches, they
Ghetto. That's more like it. I completely deleted everything off of here, made a new user account, so it's good to go now. Only thing I found interesting is the drive in here, the restore DVD, will not eject. So if you press eject, if you press it 3 times maybe, there we go. See, it tries to eject, but it won't come out. So I don't know if it's because this is bent and it's blocking it. But yeah, it won't come out, so I don't know what to do there. I guess I'm just gonna leave the disc in there, because I don't feel like taking this thing apart again. I already did that a couple of days ago. I don't really feel like doing it again. There is a lot of screws you have to take out to get to the optical drive, so meh. I'll save that project for a rainy day. So yeah, but like I said, yeah, as you can see, this thing is pretty rough. You know, missing a battery obviously, but it does function. But yeah, there you go. PowerBook G4. It does work. It does function. There you go. Not sure what I'm going to do with this thing. I'll probably just keep it as like a history piece. But yeah, there you go. There it is. Okay, so you know how originally I said the Wi-Fi wires were cut and everything? Well, they are. There are no wires exiting the airport extreme in this thing. It's just the card. It's not plugged into the antennas in the display. Mainly because I pulled them off because, you know, they were both frayed on the ends and not connected to anything on both ends. The connector to here was broken off, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. But I connected to my Wi-Fi network and it still works. I don't know how. I know those were just antennas, but I would think it would need those to work, but obviously not. It still works, and it will still browse the internet. Albeit very, very slowly, but it does work, which is pretty amazing considering there are no antennas. See? Yep. Okay. There you go. It's working. So that is quite astonishing for having no Wi-Fi antennas to still be working on the internet. So, interesting. Okay, I expected this. The signal just dropped. Dropped almost down to nothing. So, yeah, that's what I expected. Let's see if it still works, though. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's what I expected. I expected the signal to go down like that. Because, you know, again, there are no antennas. But, whatever. Well, oh, it still works. Well, anyway, I am thinking about using this. This is a Linksys WRT54GL router. It has DDWRT on it. I had one of these a while back, but it kind of broke, so I have again. I have this one again. It was given to me with this laptop, as you guys know. Hopefully I can get this hooked up as a repeater bridge, so I can just this will just connect to the router downstairs, and then I can use these you know, LAN ports on the back to put computers on the internet through Ethernet. So hopefully that works. So yeah, excuse the mess, guys. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say about this PowerBook. I've made enough clips on this thing now. See you guys later.